Hey everybody, welcome to another time set. We are going to hit up our arms today. So I have a light collection of dumbbells, 15s and 8s. If you want to go heavier, of course you can. We're going to be working for 40 seconds on our weighted sets in the arms, and we're going to be taking a break doing jumping jacks for the 20 between. So every full set is going to be a minute. We're going to roll into it pretty fast because our full time is going to take of work on the timer is going to take 27 minutes. So give us a little bit of a quick entry. If you need a little bit more warm up for the shoulders or arms, please feel free. Just take a little pause on the video and give your arms a little more time. Otherwise, join me in your downward facing dog. Grab through the core nice and tight. Slide the shoulder blades down. Feel free to bend your elbows, shift around, whatever feels good. Bring yourself all the way forward and then back onto your hands and knees. Do your thoracic twist. So your elbow's going to come up, keeping your low back still and stable, using the core to keep everything held firm. One more. And then hit up your other side. All right, so we're going to start off with big shoulder circles around the world. Our arms are going to stay straight. Thumbs are going to be up. And we're going to get that straight arm pull. So almost like a lateral raise, but ending up all the way overhead. If you need to go much lighter or just range of motion, always feel free. But please try not to completely cut out overhead motion. So unless you've been told by your orthopedic doctor that you need to stay completely away of going overhead, it's good to get those arms up and over, even if it's without weight. So get through the motion. Ready, set, and go. Get through the motion, making sure to grab tight through the back, keeping the core solid. So all we got going on here is really the arms moving, but we have good flexion and our upper back to hold control and support for the shoulders. We have good core flexion so that our back stays neutral, our pelvis stays neutral, the core stays super duper firm. Working into those mid delts on the shoulders. Control that drop. Tight core, strong under the ribs. All right, we're there. We're going to hit our jumping jacks. Should feel nice on those arms. Okay, next up, we're going to be doing a T raise. So we're going to get our rear delt, back side of the body, which is a huge component of healthy arms. Okay, so hinge forward nice and far. Pinkies are together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Thumbs lead the way. Feeling your upper back pinch. If you chose lighter weight, then you should have heavier reps, more repetitions with that lighter weight. Core holds strong. You're controlling that hinge. 3, 2, 1. Back to your jumping jacks. Keeping the core solid. Next up, we have kickbacks. Okay, I'm gonna grab my 15s for those, at least for now. Elbows come up nice and high. Hinging forward. Feel those triceps contract. Hold flexion and control for the lower. Trying not to swing the arms. Build that muscle through the triceps, back side of the upper arm. Relax the neck. Keep your back flexed. Feel those triceps. 3, 2, 1. Back to your jumping jacks. Next up, we're going to have curls. Just regular, good old curls. Okay. Elbows squeeze in, Core holds strong. Make sure that your chest isn't falling forward as your arms open up, down. Elbows are back. Chest is lifted. Open the chest. Relax the neck. Good. Feel that work on the biceps. Time. Jumping jacks. And then we're going to be on the ground, back into triceps with a military push-up, tricep push-up. Feel free to hit those push-ups from your knees if you need to. All right. Elbows squeeze in tight, belly nice and strong. Focus on those triceps. Ten seconds to go. Keeping the core strong. Feel those triceps push you up. You got it. Time. Back to your jumping jacks. Next up, we're going to have hammer curls. Really trying to develop the arm muscles. All right. So, elbows stay up, or elbows stay back, thumbs stay up. You build more muscle on the way down, so make sure that you're holding control and flexion all the way back to start. Open chest, squeeze shoulder blades, strong core. Time. Jumping jacks. Okay, next up we're going to have a shoulder press, overhead press just like before. If you're not hitting up overhead with weight, go with range of motion, not holding weight. Up and at 'em. Okay, so we're getting those shoulders, but you're using support and flexion from your upper back. Keep the shoulders healthy, working in a strong and healthy, safe range of motion. Building strength. Time. Whew. Overhead pull is next from the ground. All right. Lie down. Push your low back into the floor. Reach far overhead. Keep the core solid, reaching far back. So again, we're getting into the rear delt, all along your upper back, which I know technically today is arm day, but we need that super strong upper back, plus this builds great mobility for the shoulders. Instead of our jumping jacks, we're just going to hold a glute bridge for our 20 here, because we're going to come back down and hit a runner sit-up before we go back to the top, starting off with our big shoulder circles. Okay, scoop your low belly, bring your opposite elbow to knee, sitting all the way up. If you're unable to get all the way up, then you're going to stay on the top side of the crunch. So you're just lowering down to the point of no return. Perfect. Okay. Let a little kickback, thread your needle, and then we're going to come up for our shoulder circles. I'm liking these 40 seconds, not in the moment, but it's going to be good. Definitely a little bit extra, forcing that extra little push. With transition time, we're definitely getting 30 seconds, so I love that. Good for those muscle groups we're grabbing. Trying to stay out of the neck, building through the arms and shoulders. Ooh, time. T raises are next. Okay, hinging forward. Grabbing into that upper back and rear delt. Thumbs pull up so your palms are facing forward. These are tough because we have that external rotation in the shoulders that we just don't normally get into in life. This is good. Building that range of motion. Time. Curls are next. Or wait, kickbacks. Never mind. Kickbacks. Get my sequencing right. Get our antagonist muscle group, so we'll go kickback, tricep to curls, tricep push-up, back to curls, so tricep to bicep. Halfway. It's good. Build the muscle. Build the tone. Get what you came for. Time. Whew. Okay, curls. Elbows tuck in tight. So make sure your elbow stays right under the shoulder as opposed to coming forward. Keep your wrists strong. The chest up. Keeping that line up. Time. Jumping jacks. Okay, tricep push-ups. from my knees. 40 seconds and fried. The goal is to build those triceps. Let your chest come forward, elbows pulled back. You got to press through those triceps. Time. All right. Hammer curls are next. Back to those biceps. Take little bitty breaks along the way if you need. Think I'm getting there. Strong core. Lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Pinch your shoulder blades. Good solid stance. Oh, time. Shoulder press is next. Okay. Oh, left side still struggles. Trying to intentionally do more with my left side. Carry the groceries, lug the weights. And okay, on your back, go into your overhead pull. Woo, can barely put my hair up. Reach those arms far, far, far. Definitely a lighter weight than we're used to. So really figure out how to develop and flex into the muscles that you want. Sometimes going a little lighter can help you have the ability, mental capacity to slide in, push up at your glute bridge where you really want. Woo, put those arms back in a goalpost. Stretch across your shoulders. Feel the glutes, so tuck the tailbone, open the hip flexors. Tighten those booty muscles. Here we go, runner sit-ups. I really try to keep a good focus on my lower back to start for these. Feel more flexion there, more heat through the core. We'll get our thread the needle, and then we'll hit our last set. Okay, flip her over. Slide it under. We're going to see how things hold together. Might need to take a couple extra breaks through this round, that's fine. Keep your neck out of it. So we're not trying to build our traps. Slow your reps down if you need to. Dig into the back. Use the back for good support on those shoulders. Time. Ooh, glad those are checked off. Okay, T-raise. Tighten the core. Stay long in your back. Woo. Time. Kickbacks are next. Embrace the work. Stay under the load. Five seconds. Whew. Curls are next. Keep the core strong here. Okay, here we go. Not only are you increasing muscle, you're building stronger bones, healthier bones, stronger grip. It's all super good for aging, quality aging. Okay, jumping jacks. Good little hippity hops in the middle. Still staying out of your neck. Tricep push-ups. Great opportunity. Put a little more work in the core here. Elbows hug in tight. Solid push through your entire palm. Time. Okay, jumping jacks. Hammers are next. Okay. Here we go. Just a little different angle on your forearm, especially. Controlling that drop. Time. Okay. Jumping jacks. Shoulder presses next. Here we go. That's my number. Oof. Definitely feels different. Going so many reps without breaks much than going those heavy 30-pound presses. Crazy. I'm usually doubling. It's good to do it all. Different type of burn, different type of overload. Keeps us from adapting too much under one type of scenario. Lock up through that core. Find that upper back. Ooh, reach those arms. Try to get your range, good range. Put a little work from that higher range or deeper range. Okay? Hold your glute bridge. Something a little different and fun, new, and not in the arms. Okay, runner sit up. Grab a quick stretch. And then we are on our merry way. Scoop the belly as much as you can. Don't just get through the move. Put the work where you want it, where it needs to be. Time. All right, back over. We're going to start with a child's pose. Sit your hips back, arms are forward. Great work. Great work. Should feel arm fatigue, but not really too much overall fatigue. Smaller muscle groups, they get tired. Okay, put your hands together. We'll get our triceps, so fold your elbows back. But the overall fatigue is nowhere near what we get on our leg days. All right, come on up. Point your fingertips back at your knees. Stretch those forearms. And then the other direction. So palms are facing up. Roll the inner elbows forward and then out, forward. Perfect. All right, go ahead and bring one leg forward. Pull the arm across, tuck the back hip under. Little stretch through the back of the shoulder, and then the other side. Okay, last one, head to a wall or a post or a door jamb, or if you have something near overhead, lift your arm up and then press in, rotating your body just a bit. Then the other side. So you get a little bit into the chest, a little bit of the front of the shoulder. Great job. All right, always a good time. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow.